Hi, my name is Monsignor Raymond Riffle, Rector of Blessed Sacrament Cathedral, and I'm happy to be speaking to you today about the importance of supporting our church, which in turn provides us with the ability to support our own faith and to grow our faith beyond these walls. I want to speak to you today about the Diocesan Lenten Appeal, which has as its theme this year, Grow in the Lord. The gospel message constantly challenges us to continue to grow. Our church is a place where we as the children of God are nourished and are allowed to form ourselves to go out and preach the good news. When we talk about the DLA, a lot of people think it's just about money. But to grow our faith, we need a platform on which to stand. And that platform is the bones of our church, our rectory, our schools, that enable us to do the work that we do. And so, growing in the Lord brings us directly to our hope that you will support the Diocese of Greensburg 2020 Diocesan Lenten Appeal campaign. I know I spoke to you last year about our goal to increase our capital fund to prepare for future building needs in our church. Through your generosity, we were able to put $40,000 into that capital fund. However, we had $60,000. We spent $20,000 of that $60,000 to replace the boiler in the 4-story rectory building. It was the original boiler from 1986. So this year again, we are in the wonderful position of being debt-free, but being very concerned about future needs. I'd like to address a few of those future needs today. First and foremost are, believe it or not, some of the lights inside the cathedral. It may be hard to believe that our restoration was almost 10 years ago now. Some of those lights are no longer able to be replaced because of the type of light that they are. And we need to replace 4 sets of the floods and spots to the tune of about $50,000. Secondly, we have our Faith Formation Center, whose roof is in need of repair. And that repair is going to cost us between $70,000 and $80,000. Finally, our school has 3 areas of its roof that need work. That's going to be in the $25,000 range. If you do the math, that's a lot of money. And so what I'm asking of you this year is to be very generous in supporting our Diocesan Lenten Appeal. We hope to put the money that we raise this year into those needs that I have just mentioned. Our diocesan goal for this year is just about $100,000. Once again, we're going to ask that our parish goal be about equal to that, $100,000. You might think at first thought, wow, that's a lot of money. But you have been so generous to us in the last 5, 6, 7 years, actually in my whole time here and before. I need to tell you that we have set that goal of about $100,000 for the last 6 or 7 years, and we've reached it every year. We've reached it every year. it becomes more and more critical that we work to reach that goal this year due to the fact that these are existent needs. If you'll remember last year, I spoke to you about the cathedral roof. It's within 6 or 8 years of being at its life expectancy, and that bid, as I mentioned last year, is about $250,000 to replace it. So, although we are in good financial shape at the moment, I would encourage you to be supportive so that we can keep ongoing repairs in our church to avoid debt in the future. You know that you can give to our DLA by mail, by dropping your card in the collection basket, or by online at the Diocese of Greensburg website. I would also encourage you to consider switching over to online giving, which many people have found to be a worry-free process that enables your donation to consistently get to us each and every week. It's that regularity of the donation that is important as we manage the day-to-day business of the church. This sounds like it's primarily related to money, but let me just say again, it's about spreading the faith. And you know as well as I the many ways that we are blessed at Blessed Sacrament Cathedral. We have a wonderful staff who has done so much outreach to our people here and beyond, both internally with the sessions and workshops and retreats that both Sister Jean Marie and Deacon Bill have offered, as well as our Bethlehem project, which Katie Zuzik oversees as an outreach to the homeless and the needy in the area. All of those things are based in these buildings, not to mention, of course, our Sunday worship and daily worship. So I thank you in advance for your continued generosity, and I ask you to prayerfully consider supporting our 2020 Diocesan Lenten Appeal here at Blessed Sacrament Cathedral, either at the same level that you did last year, or if your personal circumstances allow, to increase your offering. We will promise to do our best to make sure every penny that you provide us will be spent as judiciously as possible to advance the work of the church and the spread of the gospel. Thank you so much, and God bless.